Hi, welcome back to another Minji's live Korean class. Spoiler alert, today I prepared the papers in advance, not just writing down the text in reverse. So in today's live stream, we'll be learning about the expressions that is very hard to translate in English. It's like the result that you voted on the poll. But anyway, before actually moving on to the topic, I want to say hello to you. 안녕하세요. Before starting the live stream, I was also able to check out your comments in advance. Thank you for leaving all the comments. Like Talia said, 저도 기다리고 있어요. I was also waiting, and you even counted the time. Like you were like 5분 남았어요. 5 minutes left. Thank you for saying that. So how are you? I had a really lazy weekend today. It's a Saturday night here. So yeah, I was kind of lounging around at home, and also I spent my time preparing my online courses and so on. I've also finished my assignment for graduate school. Yeah. 안녕하세요. So I'll be opening my online course that will start in the April, and it was like the April to May course we will doing along the 2 months, and this time I am trying to cover the weekend time. We will be meeting each other once a week. So if for those of you who cannot join because of the time difference or the scheduling conflicts, it might be a really good opportunity. So if you're interested in, please check out. It's minjiteacheskorean.com. Yeah. So let me read the comments. I've got laptop down there. So whenever I kind of disappear from the screen, that's because I'm trying to read the comments. 저도 요즘은 게으를 때도 많아요. For me as well, these days I get more lazy. Yeah, spending the weekend in a lazy mode, so to speak. Yeah, that's a really good way. 벌써 졸업하셨어요? You already graduated from the graduate school? No, not yet. I still have 2 semesters to go. I have to finish. No, before that, I need to kind of decide the topic, my thesis topic, and then once everything is kind of decided, I mean, my professor, all of my professors have to kind of decide my topic, and once it's kind of passed, then I need to kind of fill out the thesis paper and work on. Yeah. So that's all I've got. 힘내세요, 선생님. 화이팅 하세요. 감사합니다. So, I prepared the expressions that are kind of hard to translate in English. So the first expressions that we're going to look at is like 답답해, and we have probably, I think I could cover 3 expressions like 귀찮아, 서운해, and so on. But is there any other expressions that you especially want to know? Then please let me know in the comments. Okay, and for me, those expressions are like very hard to translate. There is either no exact direct English equivalent, or if I kind of need to divide the situations a lot, and if my explanation is get too kind of long or wordy, then I would define that as a hard to translate expressions. So what do you think? What is the most difficult expressions for you? Please let me know. Okay. Let me make the screen bigger so that I can read your comment more easily. Okay. All right. So why don't we move on to the first topic? I found you pretty. Ooh. Thank you. Oh, I've also prepared the whiteboard today, so whenever I get kind of stuck with the explanation in English, I mean, it's going to be very challenging for me as well, because the English is my second language. So whenever I get kind of struggles with the translate English Korean directly, I might kind of draw something on this board. So super excited for today's topic. Yes. Okay. 자, so why don't we move on? The first expression is, can you read this expression properly? I'm not gonna tell you yet. If you can read the Hangul, you might pronounce it as tap, tap, he, but this time we'll need one more pronunciation rule. When biu, hyut gets together, when they meet together, you need to change the pronunciation into p, p sound. So you need to say tap, tap, he, tap, tap, he. And can you know what it exactly means? Tap, tap, he. Oh, tap, tap, he. From the native Korean and also English learner point of view, I think this is the most difficult expression to directly translate in English because it has many different meanings, definitions, or I think the connotation is same. Like basically, it means I don't want to reveal the answer yet. Yes. Ooh. Ooh, you're a good learner, Talia. Yeah, the basic meaning is like frustrated. Okay, it's 답답해. Oh, 답답해. You might even punch your chest, this area, with your fist. That's 답답해. Okay, so I'll give you the context. Basically, I once had a really slow internet. Yes, pronunciation is 답답해. Thank you for typing those pronunciation in Korean. Thank you once again. So I once had a really slow internet when I kind of was working on important project, with my laptop, and then at that time all I can do was like just staring at the loading signal that was like kind of slowly circulating in front of the I mean right in the center of the screen. That's all I can do. So that's very 답답해. It's really frustrating. Like there's nothing I can do. Yeah, I feel kind of like stuck, and you might go even crazy. That's 답답해. Okay, so do you feel the same way when you have very slow internet, your laptop freezes? For example, you're at a Zoom meeting, and then you'll be like, you get really freeze, then you might feel 답답해. My internet is so slow, 답답해. That's right. That's a good usage. Or you are even stressed out. That's also 답답해. Or sometimes you are so fed up with the never-ending cycle. That's also 답답해. Yeah. Please share your 답답해 moments in your real life. When was the last time you feel 답답해? 답답해. Like, do you feel 답답해 when the Wi-Fi is slow? Or for example, let's say you're trying to explain something to someone. I don't really come up with any other good usages. Let's say you want to try explain 1 + 1 = 2, but then the other person just doesn't get what you mean. They'll be like, oh, so the logic, I still understand the logic, but why the answer should be 2? I don't understand. So you kind of try to paraphrase it and re-explain it again and again, on and on, and then the other person just doesn't get it. In that situation, you feel like, 답답해. I don't want to have a conversation with this person. Why do you act like that? I don't really understand you. That kind of stuck feeling inside is really 답답해. You are so stressed out. Yeah, 답답해. 답답해요? 탈리아 said 지난 라이브를 잘 참여하지 못해서 since you didn't participate in the last live session, 답답했어요. You felt frustrated? Oh yeah, that could work. That also really good context. You could use this 답답했어요. because the situation made you not joining in this live streaming. So that's like you don't know what you didn't know what to do. So that's 답답해. Okay. I don't know how else to say in English. Maybe you could say like like UGH 답답해. Yeah. 답답하네요. Let's try. You need to put 안 here. 안 답답해요. 안 답답해요. Like not frustrating. Oh, really? Then how about this context? Not only the about the emotions itself, 답답하다 also can mean you're physically suffocated. Okay, so during the COVID-19 period, I used to work out. I mean the taekwondo, with mask on. So I was basically it was really hard to breathe. 한국어 선생님이 답답하세요? You mean me? 저요? 오, 그래요? 저 답답해요? Do you think it's kind of my teaching method is frustrating? No. 그래요? 오, 맞아요. 근데 that's also a common context you could use. Maybe your Korean teacher is not good at explaining something and you think inside, that could be done in a better way. Why is she or he explaining that? In just that way, in that situation, you could say, 선생님이 답답해. My teacher is like frustrating. Is that what I said? 맞아요. You can say 한국어 선생님이 답답해요. And yeah, like you meant the 안 답답해요 thing? Yeah. You can say 안 답답해요, not frustrating, or 답답하지 않아요. You can negate this verb by converting this the ending part. 답답하지 않아요. 답답하지 않아요. All right. So where were we? I think I mean that not only just about the emotions, it can also mean you're physically suffocated. It reminds me of the Korean there is a Korean subway, 구호선, is very notorious for its kind of suffocating for the being packed, especially during the rush hour. If you get into the subway, especially line number 9 in the morning, like rush hour, you'll eventually get kind of crammed in subway. Yeah, it's really notorious for suffocating. 답답한. Yes, 지옥철. Yeah, Owen, you're right. 지옥철. So whenever you physically hard to breathe, that's a 답답해 moments, right? Let's say you are visiting Korea in one of the very hot, humid days, and yeah, once you get on bus, for example, it's very packed, crammed. You are almost like squeezed among a bunch of people. So it's not only humid but also hot, and even my fringe would be kind of stuck and in front of my forehead. In that situation, you think it's really hard to breathe. Yeah, that suffocating might be a perfect equivalent. That's also 답답해. So not just for the emotion but also for the physically suffocating, we say 답답해요. 답답해요. 맞아요. 지옥철이 답답해요. That could be also hard to translate, right? Hell subway. Yeah, it refers to that notorious that kind of subway. Yeah, that's a coin word. Refer to that subway. I've delayed my practice in chemistry written in Korea. So you feel 답답해 in the situation? Okay, so I'll give you. So far, I've given you the second situations whenever you could use this 답답해, right? And I would also think of this 답답해 whenever I see someone who is working something in an efficient way, I think it's also 답답해. 답답해. So, and please share your 답답해 moments while watching this, okay? So this actually happened to me the other day, like, so let's say we are at the business projects, and we just finished the business meeting, and 3 or 4 main big topics has just get together, and the important presentation is going to start in 3 hours, and all you have to do with your teammates, colleagues, is like making PowerPoint slides, for example, in order to kind of speech or present it in front of many people. And then once you check in the teammates, for example, we've like 3 hours left. So I was like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing right now? And then if the teammate is like, oh, I am doing this research thing because before I actually working on this project, I think I'll need to understand this issue first. So it's like, oh, okay, take your time, and then once you get done, please just start whatever making the PPT slides, and then and then after that, like for example, maybe 1 hour has passed, and then once I kind of check back to the classmates, he or she is like, oh, right now I'm kind of choosing the templates to choose. Like I am still on the fence which design will be perfect for this presentation. So I am still deciding. I am still choosing the best perfect design, for example. So in that situation, you can say like, you can think inside like, 답답해, because our priority is not like choosing the perfect design, but rather finishing the proposer first, and then we need to kind of move on to refining the designs, fonts, or whatever, any other less important things, right? So in this situation, when you think someone or something is inefficient, uh, but you just watching them, and then just watching them is frustrating. We say 답답해. 아, 진짜 답답해요. 답답해요. Okay? So, yeah, that's 답답해 moment. Let me check out your comments here. 안녕하세요. Hello from Nepal. 안녕하세요. Or more common situation would be if your friends take so long to pick out menu, for example, like you're just about to order something, so you're like, oh, let's just order some food, so you just turn on the delivery app, for example, and then if one of your friends might like choosing all like clicking all the tab, and then like it takes just so long to decide the menu itself, like maybe he or she's like, oh, 뭐 초밥 먹을까, for example, shall we eat sushi, and then he or she suddenly changed their mind and then said like, oh, how about like randomly donkas or other menu. If it takes so long, then it's also frustrating, right? We say 답답해, 답답해. I think Koreans are so used to with the 빨리빨리 culture, like quickly culture. So yeah, it's true that we feel 답답해 a lot, probably than other friends, like from other country. Yes. Navas5, right? Navas5 said, is a 답답한 form used too? Yes, you can modify 답답한, the following noun, like modifying form. 답답한 something works. Like 답답한 사람. Like I just share the context, right? When somebody is working in an efficient way, you think you could do that better in that situation. You might go crazy. It's really frustrating in the situation. You can say 답답한, and hold on, let me write down the 사람. Person or people is 답답. 사람. So yeah, just like you type in the comment, you can change it 한, 답답한, and then it modifies. 답답한 사람. 답답한 사람 means oh, yeah, you can mean both. Like you mean like 답답한 사람 means frustrating person or frustrated person. Ooh, you nailed it with the definition. I mean, it can both. You think the other person is frustrating, so 답답한 사람. But in this situation, you are also 답답한 사람, right? Oh, it could also work in two different ways. There's a big difference. I know. That's why today's topic is hard to translate expressions in Korean, in English, right? So yeah, 답답한 사람 can be interpreted in two different ways. But that's a main three contexts or usages. When you think something is frustrating, we say 답답해요. Or physically, it's hard to breathe. It's suffocating. We say 답답해. Like with your mask on, you cannot really breathe well in that situation. That's 답답해. Or when you ride on very jammed, crammed subway in rush hour. With a lot of people, that's so 답답해, suffocating, hard to breathe. And lastly, when you see someone who is whose pace of working is so slow, so you don't like it, you might go crazy while just watching it. You don't like it, and we say 답답해. 답답해, right? So what makes you feel 답답해? Is it bad Wi-Fi, crowded places, or like pressure from work? Please let me know. While or maybe watching someone struggles with something simple, something simple, but the other person is struggling with it. Yeah, that could be also a good explanation. Please share me. Wait, 한국어 공부하기 답답해? You think you might go crazy even while studying Korean language? 한국어 공부하기 답답해. In that situation, maybe you have no one around you like to practice Korean with, and let's say somebody around you just don't understand why you're learning Korean, for example. Or if there's a really difficult part and you've been struggling with it for a long time and still you just don't make it, in that situation you can say 답답해, 답답해. Like there could be a better way to kind of figure this out. I can still feel that, but still I don't know what exactly I can do. That's 답답해요. Translation without context is hard, I know, right? Like yeah, it still happens to me while I'm learning English. Whenever I kind of look some expression on the dictionary, it says something, and sometimes it gives me just a lot of expressions. So I just don't know what to choose, and I want to know the exact context. In the situation, I would say also 답답해. 답답해요. Yeah. All right. Like 답답한 사람 could be like that person is such a nerd. Yeah, that could also work. Yeah, you might go crazy while just watching that person, looking at that person. Is so annoying, irritating. That's 답답해, right? Okay, so once you fully understand the definition context of this 답답해, maybe I could move on to the next part, which is 귀찮아. Is it okay to move on? 자, 귀찮아. It is written as 귀찮다. like 찬, but we say 귀찮아, 귀찮아, 귀찮아. And do you know what exactly it means? It's also one of my hard to translate expressions in my English dictionary. yeah. 귀찮아. 귀찮아요. 귀찮아. 귀찮아. So I'll give you the basic connotation, okay? When it is a bit of hassle, like you think it's just too much trouble, for example, you just want to do it, but yeah, in the situation we say 귀찮아, 귀찮아. Yeah, be tired of something, that's right. Annoying, that's right. Yes. Or the second context would be like you are too lazy to do that. You don't feel like doing it. Or you, yeah, that's right, Talia, you said bother. You cannot be bothered. In that situation, we also say 귀찮아. Okay? So recently I have this 귀찮아 moments. Like I had to kind of sign up on one internet site. Okay, so I made up with the ID, password, and everything, and they asked me to give them my phone number in order to get the what is it, the verification code. Okay, so I fill out the form with my phone number and everything, and I once got the text message. They gave me the 6-digit numbers, so I even put it in the right position. And then the next page would be like there was a captcha question, and in many Korean websites, the captcha questions even hard. Sometimes it looks like even an equation. They'll give you one of the reset image, and then I kind of had to add all up about the amount and the price of the reset image. And then if I failed in the answer, I cannot really solve that captcha question. So eventually I cannot get my password back, or I can't really find my ID. But anyway, when you need to sign up for a website, but they ask for you your, for example, email, phone number, password, and even security questions, for example, in that situation, I'm like, 귀찮아, 귀찮아. Why do you ask so many steps, procedures? Why? Just why? So 귀찮아. Like all I wanted to do is just sign up for your website. And why do you guys need this personal information? I don't like it. So 귀찮아. So when you feel it's so hassle, too much work for you, yeah, in that kind of connotation is in. Okay? 맞아요. It seems the same as pronunciation and spelling, but it's different, right? Right. In most cases, here this consonant is silent, uh, unless a syllable starts with this consonant. We often pronounce it in a silent way. So in the first place, it's almost the same as if it's written as 귀찮아 in the first place. And then in Korean language, when a syllable ends in a consonant, when iang, we consider it as a place order. So in this situation, when iang is followed by whatever the consonant is, we transfer. Okay, we move it to another syllable. So 귀찮아. 귀찮아. Yeah, 귀찮아. 귀찮아, 귀찮아. Okay. So, what made you so 귀찮아? Please share your 귀찮아 moments. Oh, and I'll give you also another context, okay? Today, as for today's lesson, it's really hard to directly translate the expression into English. So that's why I'm giving you a lot of context in order to grasp the nuance and everything, okay? So I've moved my office, and like so I was walking around that neighborhood in order to get used to what exactly is near my office, okay? And then I kind of encounter a huge banner in front of one cafe near my office, And they say they are giving you Americano only for $1, less than $1. In Korean one is actually 900won, 900 won. Okay, so I was like, oh, it sounds pretty tempting. So I walked into the cafe, and then turns out apparently I needed to download an app. Okay, I need to download an app, and then also I need to sign up for, of course, sign up, and then I'll need to agree with accepting all the promoting messages. So that's all different hassle procedures, right? So I felt 귀찮아 in the situation. Like, I assumed getting a discount was not easy. It was not going to easy, of course, but still, the procedures are. It takes so long. So 귀찮아, 귀찮아요. Okay. 오, 민지티치코리안 파이팅. 감사합니다. And Atalia said, 우리 남동생에게 항상 이렇게 말했어요. I always talk this 귀찮아 to my younger brother. 좀 귀찮게 하지 마. Don't make me bothered, right? That's a direct, translation. So that could be another context, okay? So far we've covered the 귀찮아 definition whenever you feel something is a hassle. And the second situation might be like when you just don't feel like doing it, we say 귀찮아. So do you feel the same way? Like whenever I hang out with my friends, I'm always, I always enjoy it. I'm like all excited. I like it. I like the mood. I like my friends and everything. And even though while making like plans before that, it feels really good. But once the day comes, I feel like I want to cancel. Like, like I need to put all the makeup. I need to change my clothes. Especially while at my home comfy. So yeah, that kind of feel is like 너무 귀찮아. 귀찮아요. Or when someone asks you to go out, for example, in the weekend, just like Saturday night here in Korea, but you're already comfy at home, I would say 귀찮아, 너무 귀찮아. Or while when you're so hungry but you don't feel like cooking. Yeah, I should add, but cooking is just too much work for you in that situation. 귀찮아. 그냥 maybe 배달해서 먹을까? I should just order something in that situation. Or I just realized that I said 귀찮아 a lot. Like for me, taking a shower is one of my hobbies. I would say it feels really good taking a shower, but the thing is, drying your hair. My hair is so long, so it's just too much work for me. I just wanna take a rest, lying all down on my bed, and I just hope maybe the other person could have just dried my hair. Cause it's just too much work, and I don't feel doing it. That's 귀찮아. 귀찮아. Maybe you could deliver the nuance with this intonation. Maybe you could sigh in front of pronouncing the expression. Like you'd be like, 귀찮아, 귀찮아, 귀찮아. You can maybe multiple it, duplicate it. Like 귀찮아, 귀찮아, 귀찮아. I feel like guilty right now saying this 귀찮아 a lot, but again, this is just for educational purpose. All right, so far we look at 답답해, suffocating, frustrating, or you might go crazy. And see, at least there have to be 3 or 4 different meanings in English. And then the second one is 귀찮아. 귀찮아. You feel it's hassle, too much work. You don't feel doing it. Yeah, in the situation, it's 답답해요. Let me read your comments. I think I've missed your comments a lot. Hello, sorry, am I late? But have you already covered 못 살아 진짜? Oh, no, haven't covered that expression yet. But that's also a good expression. 못 살아 진짜 is like I think I've also mentioned about that when I was on the radio show. Somebody also asked the same question. 못 살아 진짜 is like I cannot really believe you, or it can be like positive or negative connotation, like when somebody, let's say your significant other just gave you a perfect nice gift, and then you want to kind of playfully playfully compliment that other. You say like 못 살아 진짜, but in your real heart you really liked it. Yeah, in the situation you say 못 살아 진짜. It literally means I cannot live, but yeah, we don't really mean in literal way. 요리 귀찮아. Yeah, cooking is 귀찮아. 귀찮아, like too much work for you. When you feel it's like a burden, for example, in that situation, you could also say 귀찮아. Like for example, you just finish all your work at work, and your boss suddenly asks you to redo a project, for example, at the last minute. In that situation, you could say, I could do that, but in your real heart, you think that feels like such a burden, right? In that situation, also you could say 귀찮아. Or when someone asks you for a huge favor, for example, that you don't really want to do, it's also 귀찮아. Yeah. 네, 귀찮아서 아무것도 안 하고 뒹굴뒹굴 할 거예요. What is 뒹굴뒹굴 in English? That's also hard to translate expressions, right? Like you are, I don't know. I can't really find the exact equivalent. Like you are so 귀찮아. You don't want to feel doing something. So doing nothing. 아무것도 안 하고 뒹굴뒹굴 is like rolling down in your on your bed. That's 뒹굴뒹굴. Doing nothing, spending your time. Yeah. Rolling around like a lazy move. That's right. Yeah, that's it. 뒹굴뒹굴. Oh, let me zoom your comments. Okay. So, is it okay to move on to the third expression, guys? And I am very curious about your 답답해 or 귀찮아 moments. So please let me know. I think I kind of closed the comment section. So hold on. Okay. So the third expression is 서운해. 서운해. Recently, I found that's really hard to translate in English. 서운해. Do you know what 서운해 means? I'm sure you guys are really enthusiastic and good Korean learners, so please give me the definition, the meaning, before I reveal the answer, okay? 서운해. 서운해. I'm going to use this phrase too much from now on. Yay! Glad to hear that. You mean the... but still, it has the kind of like a negative connotation. But yeah, I cannot agree with you more because these are my also go-to expressions. 답답해, 귀찮아. Okay, and then the third one is a 서운해. 서운해. Oh, I can see the curious face emoji. So the basic feeling of 서운해 is sadness and disappointment. Okay, but so I would say it's you're feeling a little sad, little disappointment, but you're not really angry. So for example, you put a lot of effort in probably project at work. I cannot really think of any other context but work. Okay, anyway, you put a lot of effort and you would expect more than that from the other colleagues, but apparently the colleagues look like they even don't care don't really appreciate it, that could also be possible, but still there's a feeling inside, like a little disappointed, a little sad. You feel neglected, or even somebody, you feel like you're unwanted. Yeah, in this situation, you say, ah, 서운해. Or I'm trying to come up with other a proper context. Okay, your significant other just canceled your plans or date at the very last minute, probably because of the work, or he or she just had a really important business meeting. That could also possible, right? That could also work, but still 서운해. 서운해. You expected more from the other person. That could also other context, but yeah, you're a little hurt, but not actually hurt in English. You are disappointed. You feel let down in a bit. You were not really angry in this context. You were just as 서운해, a little sad, a little disappointed. It really bothers you. It's this 서운해요. So do you have any 서운해 moments recently? You are even feeling left out, for example. Let me open your comment in new window. Hold on. Said like not satisfied with something. Oh, that's right. That's also good translation. 논문 쓰는 것이 귀찮아요. Oh, so you just recommended the expression for me? 논문 쓰는 것이, like writing your thesis paper, is frustrating. That was the second expression we've covered today. And now we're on this third sentence. You might heard this is 서운해 a lot from the Korean dramas. You are feeling like sadness, disappointment. That's 서운해. Like another situation would be like this. You are the only one always who reach out to your friends, for example, like, and then in that situation, when you realize you're the only one who always contact them first, who always cares them, and turns out they don't really care about you. Yeah, in that situation we say 서운해. I understand, but still 서운해. Okay. I think the connotation, the subtle nuance implied in this situation is like you would expect more than whatever it is from the other person, but it doesn't work. So you understand, basically you understand, but still a little sad, disappointment. You feel like left out, neglected. That's 서운해요. 네. Oh, I'm late. Hello, Hurt. Please. Thank you for joining today's live Korean class. I assume that's a 하다 verb adjective. In Korean language, there is only a verb, but we consider it as a descriptive verb or active verb. So when you finish the verb or adjective with the 하다, yeah, that could be both. So you need to figure it out in the context. 서운하다, this time it's a descriptive verb. You use it when you describe the action or a mood or feeling. Yeah. that's 서운해. Or another very sad and also 서운해 situation would be this. Your friends, let's say, hold a really get together, right? But you just realize you are not invited, and turns out it's just for the university, gatherings, and you're not from that university, so maybe you could not invited to that gathering. Oh no, it's so sad a situation. Why this just came into my mind. I don't know. It doesn't really happen to me. But anyway, in that situation, you understand, but still, 서운해. Yeah, so sad. They like. I always, take care about them. I always worry about them, but they never ask that about me. I understand, but still, I'm a little disappointed. All that kind of mixed feelings inside this 서운해. Okay, you were the only one who cared when you realize it, or when you feel the other person is deliberately avoiding your contact or your greetings, and when you realize it, and you've been very serious about that relationship in that situation, you also say 서운해요, 서운해요. Okay. So the others are more general frustration, but 서운해 is more like disappointed with a situation outcome. 맞아요. Yeah. It's inside your feeling, but the situation made you feel like 서운해. 맞아요. I maybe be like I'm hurt or I feel betrayed. That's also not 서운해. It's just a really subtle, sad, and disappointed feeling. But when you feel betrayed, then there'll be another expression. Like you can even say 어이없다 when you get mad. Like when you think, it's absurd. I cannot really believe it. How can this happen to me? When you get angry, then there'll be another example. But in this is 서운해 mode, then you get not really angry. You are more sad, disappointed. Okay? You feel left out or neglected when somebody is like unwanted. Yeah, when you feel unwanted, then that's 서운해. And can I use that expression when food tastes bad? No. This is only for the emotions or feelings. Okay. When food tastes bad, we say 상했어요, for example. When food is wasted, it goes bad. Yeah, in the situation we say 상했어요, but it's 서운해. You'll hear this a lot. And hello, this is my first time here. Hello, Heejay. Hello, welcome to this live Korean class. 안녕하세요, and sorry for disappearing this screen once again. I am trying to read your comments, or maybe I would just put laptop over here. 맞아요. What words, phrases did I miss? And thank you, Owen, for summarizing the phrases. Yes, we covered 3 expressions that you did not miss many. Yeah, that's right. I've been trying to give you many diverse contexts, so that's why we've practiced only 3 expressions. And is it okay to move on to where is the 4th one? Okay, move on to this. Oh, well. This one. 4th expression I prepared today is 억울해. 억울해요. In this context, you are very angry. This was also the common expression when I was so struggling with when I was learning English. When I typed the 억울하다 part to the dictionary, it's just like it's unfair, but the real connotation is like more than that. Hey. Oh wait, my eyesight is not good, so let me look at the screen. Hell J. Okay, Hell J said it's unfair. Like that, I think. 맞아요. The basic meaning, you're right. The basic meaning is like it's unfair. But let's say you're at work and you are blamed by the things that you just didn't do it. But everybody is like, saying some bad things to you. You think it's either unfair, but you also make it correct. You hope the other people would know the true fact beneath it. You feel like it's so 억울해. Okay, in the situation we say 억울해요. Too bad. In that situation you are a little angry. 억울해. You don't feel like misunderstood. So yeah, we say 억울해. Is there any 억울해 moment in your daily life? Wait. Okay. Okie dokie. 제 문장은 맞았어요. Talia said, is my sentence correct? You mean the... where was your 예문? You meant the 이사할 때는 정말로 서운했어요. 뭐야? I didn't mean it. Wait. Hold on a second. I accidentally deleted your comment. This is not what I intended. Okay. Let me correct. Sorry. 아니야. 이거 어떡해. Well. Heart, please. Sorry. I accidentally deleted your comments. This is not what I intended. Oh, no. No. Heart, please, if you are watching it, please leave your comment once again. Oh my god. Is there any crying emoji? I accidentally deleted your comment. What comment? It says I deleted your comment. Like the YouTube says your TY thank you comment and then the previous messages. 뭐야? Okay. Sorry about this. This is not what I intended. Oh no. That's so. Maybe 억울해. 억울해요. I feel wronged. Yeah, so in that kind of situation, when you get blamed for something you didn't do, you think it's either isn't fair, I didn't do it, you just want to make it correct. In that situation we say 억울해요. Okay? Or let's say you did all the group project and somehow for some reason if the other person gets all the credit, like get all the compliments, in that situation you will say also 억울해. That's not fair. I hope everybody knows the true truth. Yeah, that's 억울해. And Talia said 이사할 때는 정말로 서운했어요. What 서운했어요? What kind of thing that made you feel 서운해? If there is a direct object or more clear explanation, then that would make also sense. 정말로 서운했어요. What? 뭐가? If you give me the more direct, situation or context, that would also work. Okay, you guys are really doing great. It's been already an hour. So we've covered 답답해. What is the meaning? Please type that in English in the comments. I want to test you if you correctly understand today's phrases. And as for the honorific or polite language, you could attach 요 to the end. 답답해요. What does it mean? Yay! Frustrated is frustrating. That's right. You guys are really good learners. And how about the second one? 귀찮아요. 나가기 싫어요. 귀찮아요. 요리하기 싫어요. Yes, it's a hassle. Yes, you're right. Annoying. You're right. You win. That's right. 맞아요. You're feeling lazy. You don't want to feel, you don't feel doing it. That's a 귀찮아. And the third one is 서운해. Oh, 서운해. I understand, but still, this feeling is left. What is it? 서운해요. 서운해요. 서운해. 맞아요. 네? Unloved? Oh, yeah, that could be good translation. Depending on the context, you even feel unloved. Oh no, so sad. That's so 서운해. What is important here is like the angry or anger is not in this connotation definition. That's 서운해. Yeah. Oh, and I have the spoiler alert, which is 억울해. Yeah. John Robic said it's unfair. 억울해. You've done all the things, but if the other person gets the credit, you say 억울해. It's unfair. When you want to make it correct. Yeah. Or when you think the other person would know what exactly is, but still there is nothing you can do. You have you feel a little angry, suffocated, unfair. That's 억울해. You want to even cry. There's nothing but crying. That's 억울해. 억울해요. Alright, so it's been already an hour, and do you want to learn one more thing? I did prepare, but if you want to learn more thing, then I could cover, or let me wrap up. Why I'm talking to you so directly, straightforward. I think my personality has changed whenever I speak in. Okay, guys, thank you for enthusiastic participation. Participation. My brain freeze. Okay, so the fifth and the last phrase I prepared today is thank you. I actually watched a meme where one English speaker is struggling with pronouncing the comfortably, right? But anyway, so it's just a random. Easily get distracted. But anyway, the fifth expression is 아쉬워. 아쉬워. And you can even put 요 at the end for the polite language. 아쉬워. 아쉬워요. 아쉬워요. Do you know what it exactly means? 맞아요. The dictionary says it's a shame. 그리고 맞습니다. 오! 바레인에는 봄이 없어서 아쉬워요. Bahrain, in Bahrain, there is no spring. We don't have spring in seasons, so it's a bummer. I wish it were different. That could be the proper translation. I wish it were different, or it's a shame. Yeah, that's 아쉽다. 아쉽다. Okay, 아쉬워요. 맞아요. The basic form is 아쉽다, but since it's one of the irregular verbs, we need to kind of take out the 아쉽 beep sound and then change it to 우 sound. 아쉬워요. 아쉬워요. So let's say your favorite go-to restaurant is closed when you arrive. In the situation like, too bad. I really wanted to go there today. It's a really bummer. In the situation we say, 아쉬워요. 아쉬워요. I wish it were a little different. It's a shame. Yeah. So there are a bunch of possible English translations, or this could be the different connotation. You failed an exam by, let's say, just 1 point. So you think it's really so close. I almost passed, but I eventually failed. So I feel like 아쉬워. It's a bummer. It's a shame. Yeah. So you are a little sad, a little disappointing. And yeah, you wish it were different. That's 아쉬워요. So is there any 아쉬워요 moments for you? Talia just gave us the perfect usages because we don't have spring here. 발해인에는 봄이 없어서 since we don't have it 아쉬워요. 아쉬워요. Or 수업 곧 끝나서 since our class is finishing soon. Will be finished soon. So 아쉬워요. 아쉬워요. It's a bummer. Yeah, it's a shame. So and. Emily Carter said 아쉬워 and 서운해 feel kind of similar. 오, 그래요? But for me, 아쉬워, 서운해 is like you are slightly betrayed, you are a little sad, disappointed, you want to cry. That's 서운해. Whereas 아쉬워요 is like just it's just a bummer. You think you just really wanted to go to your favorite, cafe, restaurant, but it's closed. So, just 아쉬워. There's no sad feeling in it. Okay, that's 아쉽다, 아쉽다. All right. So, we've covered the 5th expressions, and if you have any other expressions that you've been struggling with while learning Korean language, please let me know. And do you possibly enjoy the average video? I kind of edited the previous live session and then uploaded into the separate video format on my YouTube. So it will be more easy for you to rewatch it. And then I even put all the subtitles in English. It actually take a lot of time for me. It was no, it was definitely not 귀찮아. I really enjoyed every step for you. Editing is never 귀찮아 for me. There's no exact equivalent expressions because we've covered the mostly negative expressions. What I do for my Minjians for you is always enjoyable. So yeah, even if I have the exact phrases, but yeah, I uploaded the videos. So if you have time, please check it out. It will be more fun to watch than this. I like interactive videos. You mean like the live stream where you and me directly communicate? 고생 많으셨습니다, 선생님. Oh, I think that's also the hard to translate expressions like when Koreans finish something like project or when we just live out, in business setting or gathering when we say like 수고하셨습니다, thank you for your hard work, but that could be not exact meaning that we really want to say. 수고 많으셨습니다 or 고생 많으셨습니다, you've done hard work. That's a literal translation, right? But more than that, you are really grateful about what we've done together in this setting. Yes. Oh, you even know the 애쓰셨습니다. Yeah. In advanced expression, you would also honor the hardship and then the difficult things that the other person do. That's 애쓰셨습니다. You even complimented 애쓰셨습니다 by kind of lowering your position. Yes. So it was really fun chatting with you. I hope you could also join the next live Korean class. I've prepared thoroughly. And please go vote once I posted the poll on the YouTube community tab. And I written this today's date whiteboard, but I almost never showed it to you. Thanks again for joining today's live Korean class. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Please reach out to me. And if you want to learn directly Korean from me, then please check out my website. It will be more structured, well made. It will be learning Korean step by step by following the syllabus. So please check it out. And I'll see you in the next Korean lesson, right? Next week. All right, bye.